ਜੀ ਆਇਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਸਾਡੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਅੱਗੇ ਵੱਧ ਸਕਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਈ ਜਾਵੇ। ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਏ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਪੈਸਾ ਬਣੂਗਾ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਖਾਸ ਕਮਾਈ ਹੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਈ। ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਈ, ਪੈਸਾ ਬਣਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵਰਗਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਨਹੀਂ। ਪੈਸੇ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਘੁੰਮਣ ਜਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੇਸ਼ ਅਸੀਂ ਚੁਣਿਆ। ਮੈਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਇਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਉਹ ਦੇਸ਼ ਹੈ ਪਰਲ ਆਫ ਅਫਰੀਕਾ, ਯੂਗਾਂਡਾ। ਹਾਈ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨਰ ਆਫ ਯੂਗਾਂਡਾ, His Excellency Allan Kajik is here. Welcome, Allan.
Thank you, thank you.
How are you today?
Good. It's a bit hot out, but it's good today.
Do you feel like Uganda here?
Oh, yes.
Weather-wise?
Today, of course, it's. I'm sure it's about over 27 degrees, so we are
Yes.
home.
Yes.
Home in Uganda.
Yeah, so I was with him in Uganda. We had a great time in Uganda. I explored a lot of parts of Uganda, but still it's a big country. You need a lot of time to see it all.
Very true.
So you are here. What do you think about Uganda? What should you tell people in few words?
Oh, Uganda is simply an amazing country and a very beautiful country that every person
Yes.
should visit, so long as you're still alive. You should visit Uganda. Uganda is the pearl of Africa. Is one of the countries that has the best weather because we are on average about 20 to about 27 degrees all year round.
All year round.
And that makes it very conducive for you to stay and invest in Uganda.
In West.
Yes.
So I was there to see Uganda, explore Uganda. A lot of visitors do go there, but Uganda is very different for visitors. It's not you go on a beach, lie down, go in the water, come out again in the water. But Uganda has a lot of activities there. So how much changes you have seen since you were a kid?
Yeah, Uganda has grown quite a lot. We are now. Uganda initially was having a very small population from the 1980s. We're a country of about 7 to 10 million people.
Okay.
But as we talk of today, we are 46 million people in the country.
Okay.
And the education levels has gone up, tourism has gone up, infrastructure has gone up. So everything has really moved as fast as possible.
Okay.
And we are talking about, I've just mentioned the GDP of about 60 million US dollars. And that means there's progress. And in the next 10 years, we are projecting to have about 500 billion in our economy as GDP. So we are working so tirelessly to ensure that that is achieved. We have a 10-year program. By 2040, we should have achieved much of this.
We were in Uganda. People can see in our background. I'm there, and you are also standing in the middle.
Oh yes.
Because
yes.
you are the one
I
who.
still remember your checked shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
So taking tourism tour operators from Canada to Uganda, what Uganda expects from Canadians?
Yeah, first of all, I want to appreciate you for visiting Uganda. The main reason why we took you guys to Uganda was to create awareness
Right.
and make you understand and have a feel and the experience from Uganda. Which we have achieved. Now you know where Uganda is.
Yes.
And you have a feel of it.
Yes.
You went for gorilla trekking and you're all up there in the mountains,
Right.
Missouri mountains, and this is part of the deliberate effort we wanted to do. And what do we expect from Canadians? Of course, we expect to boost tourism.
Right.
It's both ways. We expect Ugandans to come for tourism in Canada, and we expect Canadians to go for tourism in Uganda.
Right.
And this has been working. We always joke about it and say numbers don't lie. We now have Canada is ranked 7th among the
Visitors.
countries that visit Uganda most.
Oh, okay.
And therefore the numbers have jumped from 3,600 thereabout to about 10,000.
Oh.
That was a big jump
Big
after
jump.
the COVID. Remember the COVID
Correct.
that locked down countries. And therefore, we are here to create more awareness and tell them Uganda is a safe country. Uganda has all these natural resources. Uganda has all these, the beauty that you need to see
Right.
before you die.
Nature.
And interestingly, you went and saw the source of the longest river in the world.
Yes.
And that is none other than River Nile.
Yes, of
That
course. Yes, in the beginning of the source of River Nile, we were there. It was so much fun.
Yeah. You remember the rafting on the river?
Yes.
So he actually rafted on the longest river in the world.
I did.
And that was amazing. That was amazing experience. And of course, there are so many others. We have always talked about the B5 in tourism, but Uganda has B7. They have even added B8 now. So we have quite a lot that somebody needs to experience when you're there. But of course, Uganda is still unique. Uganda is a country that has not been explored so much.
Right.
But if you want to have a lion that will sleep in your veranda,
Yes.
you saw it for yourself.
Yeah, I saw it. Yes.
If you want to see a lion that can climb a tree,
Right.
you saw it for yourself. So there are many things that you can see from Uganda, from a tourism perspective, and of course.
This is what we were told and taught for a very long time, that lions cannot climb a tree.
Exactly.
But that was proven wrong.
They proved everybody else wrong, and
Yes.
we saw the trees, the
The lions climb a tree. Yes.
And of course to see a hippo and a crocodile in the same water.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and they were sitting like doing nothing, sleeping together.
Sisters, yes.
Yes.
And that's part of the feel. You cannot get this from a museum, for
Yes.
example. You must have that actual feel. You see a bird that is dropping on a hippo in water, for example, or
Yes.
it's on an elephant as they drink their water. So these are experiences that you cannot just watch on TV or on the videos, and you feel it. You must go down to the ground and feel it from there.
No, I'm sure with the people's knowledge, I have gained so much knowledge how animals behave in the jungle. So now I know how these buffaloes behave when they get older.
Yeah.
And when they're younger, they're different. But it's almost like a human.
And I remember telling you,
Yes.
warthog is my favorite animal.
Yes.
A warthog is such a tiny little animal like this, but very fast running animal and very fast at forgetting. Very fast.
Yeah. So I heard Uganda has most number of birds in the world.
Yes. In terms of birds, yes, I think we have over 1,000 plus species that you can see at a go if you go into our forests or if you go into the national parks. You will see all these type of birds. And of course, the crested crane is iconic, and it's it's a national symbol for Uganda. But the rest of the birds, you can visit a forest and you'll see them by yourself. And I invite you to go and see the birds more.
Yes. Or if you're afraid to go alone, take me with you.
Hey.
I'm here. But Uganda is so safe.
You are now our ambassador, so
Yes.
you can invite and take more people to our country.
No, of course, I want to tell my people in my language too. ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਧੀ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਗਏ ਆ, ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ. Going out at night time, I told them it's not a problem.
Yes.
Like I didn't see any problem on the streets. I've been into Kampala downtown.
Yes.
Where it's so congested. Most of the electronic stores were owned by Indians, I saw there.
We have a very big number of Indians, including in my village where I come from. The
Yeah.
biggest supermarkets are owned by the Indian community.
Oh, okay.
The richest man from Uganda is an Indian of an Indian origin.
Indian origin,
Ugandan,
yes.
but is of Indian origin.
Yes.
So there's a big number of Indian community.
And I saw them, they're getting very well along with each other. Like, I didn't see any racism or...
They have mixed up with the community, and they're doing very amazing work for the people of Uganda. And of course, we continue to thank them for their solidarity and the teamwork spirit.
How long you have been in Canada, Allan?
I've been here for now 4 winters.
4 winters.
In Ottawa, we count it in terms of winters.
Okay.
I've been here for 4 years now.
So what did you miss a lot in Canada?
When I came here, the thing that I missed most is our weather and of course the food.
Oh.
I remember you eating luombo in
Yes.
Uganda, our traditional food. It's always, here it's a different type of food. You have to eat more of burger, and home we eat more of rice, matoke, and luombo that you had a feel of.
Yes.
And one of the things that we wanted to show you when you visited was to see the difference between our food and your food. And I saw how you're eating with your fingers, and it burnt you a bit.
No, I'm a witness myself. When I came back to Canada, like I spent like 14 days in Uganda. So when I came back, I took my turban off. My wife and my kids said, "Oh my God, your hair are you got less gray hairs now. You were salt and pepper." I said, "Oh, I only have a pepper, no more salt."
Oh yes.
So I didn't notice that, but my family noticed that I have fewer gray hairs.
Gray hair. That was an amazing experience. Maybe the water from the Nile.
Probably water and food. I'm a vegetarian, so a lot of vegetarian choices. If you're a vegetarian, you want to visit Uganda, you won't be surprised to see how many vegetarian foods. And for most of all, fully ripe fruits
Yes.
from the tree.
The sweet banana.
Yes, sweet bananas, any kind of fruit you have, you won't forget the taste.
Oh yes.
You don't see that taste here.
Yes, because it's fresh. One of the blessings that Uganda has is that we an agricultural economy.
Right.
We do a lot of farming.
Right.
And you know our farming is organic. You do not need a fertilizer to have a fruit to grow or to vegetables to grow. You just need to drop the seed on the ground, on the prepared garden, and it will germinate and it will grow. And I think, and also that brings in the unique taste that we always have with our fruits.
Of course.
It is sweet, it is on the tropical climate, it is always sweet, and it is nice for consumption.
Anywhere we go, we don't see anything growing up on the mountains. But in Uganda, banana plants on all mountains. I couldn't believe that.
Oh yes, there's a lot of bananas. We call them matoke in my local language, and of course the sweet banana is also available.
Right.
But it's one of the foods that we really, as Ugandans, we cherish and we eat and appreciate it.
Yes, of course. In Uganda, you eat banana and breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yes. Oh yes.
And when you need a snack.
Just like you eat burger here also.
Yes. So Uganda is one of the growing nation, and they have a lot of opportunities to invest.
Yes.
So if people want to make more money, always they want to make more money. The return, they want to be safe on their investments. So I have seen a lot of opportunities there. So I will probably be going there for a very long time. So what do you suggest to those investors, if there are any, who would be interested or want to explore the business opportunities?
I just want to whisper it that
Okay.
please go now when the opportunity is still available.
Yes.
Uganda has welcomed investors in big numbers, and that has led to a growth of industrial parks. Nama Industrial Park, if you go there, you see the number of factories and industries that are coming up in Nama Industrial Park is amazing.
Right.
And of course, there are quite a number of people from India that has established those factories. We have people doing pharmaceutical, we have people who are doing electronics, and all these are germinating within the industrial parks. Now Uganda has industrial parks established in all the regions. So we still have empty industrial parks that have already been designated and planned, but we need investors to go and establish. But I know Namave Industrial Park, we have Mbale Industrial Park, we have Mbarara Industrial Park, we have Kampala Industrial Park so all those industrial parks have already been established and the factories are in. But I also know we have in the Nebi Industrial Park, we have one in Tororo, we have one in I think in down south Kasese that are yet to be established fully. But of course, as I have mentioned, that government has gazetted them and they're available. So investors, do not lose this opportunity and make it past you. Join us and we develop the continent.
So I will let them know, if you can find a right connection, how to get there, call me. I'll connect them with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
Obviously. I've told you, I've granted you honorary ambassador. So please, let's preach the gospel and allow people to come and invest in Uganda. We are an open economy. Nobody holds your profit or from your investment.
Right.
You can take your profit the way you want to take it. Only thing we need from you is to establish these industries in Uganda or the factories in Uganda and bring more. This will stimulate more growth and eventually give more jobs to Uganda. Uganda has a very young population,
right?
And with workforce, you will not have a problem. You just need to tailor them according to your interest, and you'll have them for you.
So what do Uganda export? And let's talk about agriculture. What do they export most?
Lots of exports from Uganda to Canada.
Or to anywhere in the world they want to send?
Anywhere in the world. First, let me start with Canada, where I am familiar.
Okay.
Cocoa is one of our biggest exports to Canada.
Okay.
We have coffee, that is one of our biggest export. We have fish.
Okay.
The fish from Uganda, you can't find it anywhere because it comes from the fresh lake of Lake
Fresh lake water.
Yeah, fresh lake water. And we also have flowers and plants. The rose flowers that come along, they bring them all the way from Uganda.
Okay.
So to the rest of the world, I know, for example, we had a lot to do for India. We had a lot to do with the cotton. We had a lot to do with coffee exports, but also nuts and vegetables.
Vegetables and spices.
And spices. Our spices, the pepper is hot.
Yeah, somebody told me that peppers in Uganda are most, because they go with the numbers. I'm not familiar, I'm not expert in the spices, but they said the most hottest pepper is grown in Uganda.
The tropical.
Yes.
Uganda is an amazing country. I had forgotten to tell our viewers that Uganda is an amazing country, that you find the equator cut across it, and you have snow right on top of Mount Renzori, which you saw.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, you saw it by yourself. So it's amazing. He was on the equator and he went and also saw the snow on Mount Renzori.
Yes, first time in my life I crossed to the southern hemisphere.
Yes,
that was amazing. That was
exactly. It's an amazing experience that you can only have when you visit Uganda, the Pearl of Africa.
So if any of our Canadian wants to invest in Canada, in Uganda, can they have a partners from other part of the world, like Indian families want to get together, put some money in the pot?
It is happening. It is happening now. You can have partners from anywhere in the world. What will unite you is just your investment in Uganda. And we do not put restrictions or bar other countries from partnering to invest in Uganda. It is open so long as you can unite yourself and come as one team. For us, we will consider you as our investor, and we accord you the same respect would accord to anybody else.
Most of our viewers who are watching in Canada, who are on US or anywhere, they're Punjabis, and most of them are farmers.
Yes.
So I have seen on YouTube videos that a lot of Indian farmers are doing farming in Uganda.
Yes, yes, yes. And they do the farming and export to India as well.
Yes.
Some of them, the person who export rose flowers to Uganda is Sudhir. He's he has an Indian origin.
Okay.
He exports rose flowers to Canada. And, you know, the
No.
sky's the limit. Join us.
No, I've seen on the video, but we didn't get a chance to meet those people because they're out in their farms.
The farms,
But they are like 10, 12, 2, 3 years ago, they came to Uganda and they have thousands of acres of land. Is it still possible to get a land, do a farming there?
Yes, we as government, some of the incentives we give for our investors is to give them land
Okay.
that they can use for investment.
Okay.
The land government can give you part of the land that they have in order to make you invest. But it remains a government property
Yeah, of course.
until
You keep paying.
such a time. Yeah, you're a custodian of it.
Yes.
But if you agree, you can always lease it and take it for 99 years and you do your investment.
Yeah, 99 years, pretty long time.
Yeah, pretty a long time.
Yes.
But you can also, nothing stops you from buying your land that
Yeah.
you can tie to it in your name.
Oh, you can, being a foreigner.
Yes, you
Huh.
can buy land, tie to it, register it in Uganda, and have it in your name.
Even
so
a-
that you can manage it by yourself.
Even a farming land.
Yes.
Oh,
There's
okay.
nothing that stops you as an investor to buy even farming land. In
Oh,
Uganda.
even in India, we cannot buy a farming land on our name because we are foreigners.
So you better go buy land there.
Uganda.
And export to
Yes.
India.
Of course.
Exactly.
So, like, I have seen a lot of Uganda, but there's still a lot more to be seen. So I'll probably be going back pretty soon, sometime. You're here, and I try to ask you everything, but there's a lot more you know about Uganda. If anything else you want to share with our viewers.
Yes, of course, I would want to share one thing, of course, the perception. I've seen countries putting restrictions on Uganda because of Ebola.
Yeah.
Ebola is not in Uganda per se.
Okay.
Ebola is in Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yes.
That has been declared by CDC Africa.
Okay.
Now, the two cases that occurred in Uganda
Mm-hmm.
were drivers that came from Democratic Republic of Congo and arrived when they were sick. Now, they took these people to the hospital, and unfortunately, they arrived when they were really doing badly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, those are the two cases. The other 18 people were the ones that were managing these two cases in the hospital. Now, those were nurses and some of the medical personnel that
Mhm.
were responsible for these people in the hospital.
Okay.
And they were put under quarantine. Uganda is on top of this. This is not the first time we are managing Ebola, but we have developed capacity to manage the breakout of Ebola in our country since the 2000s.
Okay.
Now, that is what is being reported, but there is no case of Uganda reported in any of the villages. And I stand to say, any of Ugandan villages, there has been never a case of Ebola that has been reported. And
Right.
therefore, I want to call upon each and everyone who is out here that sometimes the social media would deceives us.
Right.
You know, this and that. But there is no case of Ebola in Uganda. We have closed our borders with the Democratic Republic of Congo, but that is just a temporary measure. Congo people are our brothers and sisters from Africa.
Right.
We have sent in doctors and medical personnel to help them from their side of DRC, and we really would like to say that we need to help the Democratic Republic of Congo so that the Ebola is controlled within the country. And it is important it is important that we control it within DRC Congo so that it doesn't spread to the rest of the world. We are living in a global world.
Yes,
global
yes,
economy.
global village.
Yes, it's a global village. Somebody can take a flight from Kinshasa and
Yes.
end up in Paris.
Anybody could be affected even from here, they can go somewhere else.
Exactly. So it's
When
important-
SARS came in Canada, and the people in India were thinking, oh, you brought us SARS here. Oh,
Exactly. It is important we all join hands to help the Congo government to
Correct.
curtail the spread of this disease than folding our hands and watching from a distance.
you know, one thing I feel personally, like Africa is a very big continent,
Yes.
and very few people know about African countries.
Yes.
They take whole continent as one.
Yeah, exactly.
Because everybody looks similar. So some part of Africa are not so safe and some parts are very safe.
Yes.
So what is your government or you try to do? Tell people that these are the countries, they have a boundaries, they have a borders, they have their own rules, regulations.
Africa comprises of 52 countries.
Right.
And each of these countries have their laws that govern them. And out of all these 52 countries, majority of them, 3/4 of them, are very stable countries that have developed and
Right.
they're moving forward. Just like I told you, the GDP is moving forward, and of course the population. Of course, there are pockets of insurgencies in one or two of them here, but that does not make people to draw a conclusion that
Right.
the whole continent is in a crisis. If you are to look at, for example, the rate of gun violence in
Right.
some of the developed countries,
Yes.
they are far ahead than the few pockets of insurgencies that happens in our countries.
Our neighbor had
But
that
of
very
course,
high.
The one that is most talked about
Yes.
is the one that comes from Africa.
Right.
But insurgencies in developed countries are quite alarming.
Right.
The gun violence, people always talk about it, and here in developed countries is talked casually. It's talked about casually.
Yes.
And yet, when it comes to us as Africans,
Yes.
they really pinpoint and say, no, we shall not give you aid, we shall not give you this, because you have issues of gun violence. But these are things that are happening, a pocket of instabilities here and there. But so far, Africa and our respective countries are firm and secure for anybody to visit, and especially Uganda
Yes.
is open for visits and tourism.
Of course, I've been to the biggest city of Uganda, which is Kampala, as well as capital of Uganda. And I saw a Sikh street there
Yes.
and a Sikh temple, Gurdwara, more than 100 years old.
Yes.
So mean that our people were there for a very long time, centuries.
Very, very long time. I have just told you earlier on that in my village, in my district where I come from, the northern part of the country, it's about 7 hours drive from the capital. You will find the supermarket is being run by somebody of Indian origin.
Yeah.
And we have mixed and lived with them. They speak our language fluently,
Yes.
and they have freely blended with our people. We own a small hotel in Aroa, for example, and
Yes.
the manager is an Indian.
Oh, of course.
So it is such an amazing blend, and we continue to work together in
Of course, if you go to Uganda, I have seen that, and every hotel you will find an Indian menu in every restaurant, in every hotel.
I've been to Mudde
Yes.
3-4 times. So
Okay, thank
I
you.
like my tikka masala every time that I visit there. And in Canada, it is one of my best. I always look for, when I want a food that is close to mine, I
Right.
look for tikka masala.
Tikka masala. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. It has been a pleasure having
Thanks for coming.
you, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.